In today's video, we are talking about, should you work for money or passion? A lot of people have asked themselves this question. Should they pursue what they are passionate about, or should they focus more on financial stability? Let's dive right in and answer this question. All right, I am going to cover both sides of this. Should you work for passion or should you work for money? Because there are pros and cons to both sides. And then I will share what I did and how that turned out. I know in this world right now, there are so many career choices out there, and a lot of people are saying to follow your passion. If you love what you are doing and you're making money doing that, it's going to be a lot more enjoyable. But then on the other hand, a lot of people say if you turn your passion into your work, then it becomes work and you aren't so passionate about it anymore. On the one hand, a lot of people will say they need to work for the money. They need to be able to support themselves, support their family, and they need to focus on what is going to bring them in the most money. They will say passion is great, but it doesn't always bring in that financial stability. They will prioritize a job that is stable, that is going to bring them a paycheck every 2 weeks, even though they may not be passionate about what they are doing. It may not be their dream job, but it's providing them a comfortable lifestyle, and they are able to take care of their expenses and take care of themselves and their family. And they know that they can pursue their passions or their interests outside of work. That is the one side, working for money instead of working for passion, which can make sense if you are focused on making that money and providing a comfortable and a stable lifestyle for yourself and for your family. Then you can pursue your other interests or things that you are passionate about outside of work. And now let's take a look at the other side of things. If someone is saying that they are passionate about something and that is going to drive their career choice, and they are going to be a lot happier when they are working, if they're working on something they are passionate about, that makes sense as well. When they are passionate about their work, they are more motivated to do the work. They can be even more creative in their job, and they can also feel more fulfilled in what they are doing for work. They can say that money is an important factor, that they do need to be making money, doing their passion, but they can find something that they are passionate about and bring in the money at the same time. And they would rather take risks and follow their heart, even if something doesn't pan out exactly how they thought it would. But they would rather have those uncertainties or those challenges as long as they are pursuing what they are passionate about. They would say that life is too short to settle for something that isn't fulfilling them. And that also makes sense on that side. If you are pursuing something that you are passionate about and you're able to make money from that, that can be very rewarding. As we can see, there are arguments for both sides of this, working for money or working for passion. Working for money can provide that financial security that you need, and then working for passion can bring that fulfillment that you desire. So which approach is right for you? When deciding to work for passion or for money, it needs to be a more holistic approach that we are taking. At least that's what has worked for me. For me, I studied marketing in college, and I really enjoyed marketing. I thought it would be a fun degree to get, and it was really fun getting that degree and learning all the aspects of marketing. I don't know that that was really a passion for me, but I really enjoyed marketing. And when I ended up getting a career type of job, I did not get something in marketing. I worked for a shipping company. I worked in their imports department for a while, and then I transferred over to exports. But it was nothing marketing related, but it was a good job, and it definitely paid my bills and helped me live a comfortable lifestyle. I was able to take a lot of different trips when I worked there. I was able to save up an emergency fund for myself, and I was even able to buy a truck. And while yes, going into work wasn't very exciting, the job itself wasn't truly exciting, I did have really good coworkers, and so that made a difference. Later, when they ended up closing their office, it was during the 2008 crisis, I decided to look for a job in marketing because that is something that I really enjoyed. And it did take a little while to find another job, especially in marketing, since I really didn't have any experience in that field. I did have an internship that I did in college, which was quite a while ago, But I ended up finding a job in marketing, and I took that job and started learning a lot of different skills in regards to marketing and business in general. And it was a bit of a struggle in the beginning because I took a huge pay cut by switching over to that job, but I knew that I wanted to do something in marketing. I stayed at that company for quite a few years, and things started to change at the company that I wasn't really happy with. And I had just started my own business about something that I was really passionate about, and that is helping people be better with their money, especially learning to invest their money. I ended up quitting that marketing job and pursuing my business full time, the thing that I was really passionate about. And honestly, it was not easy switching over from a 9-to-5 job and going to my own business, but it was something that I was really excited about, so that was a really motivating factor. And I've been doing that business ever since. I found it really enjoyable to share content that I am passionate about, and I find it even more enjoyable to have clients that I work with and see their progress with their financial situation, especially when they start investing their money. And I can see the excitement in their faces that they know by doing this, they are going to be in a lot better financial place and eventually be able to retire. And that is something that is so huge for me, knowing that I'm helping people be able to retire, be able to become financially free and not be stressed about money all of the time, especially where money is going to be a part of our lives our entire lifetime. And I think by doing this business, it is work, so it does feel draining sometimes because I am so focused on growing my business. But since there is that passion part of it, it makes it more doable. It makes it more exciting because I actually like the things I'm talking about. I like helping clients be better with their money. But I do want to bring up that I didn't just quit my 9-to-5 job and immediately start doing something that I was passionate about. I had things in place already that if this passion of mine didn't work out, I would still be okay because I had already started investing in rental properties. I already started investing in the stock market. I had a savings built up. I had all of these things in place, so I felt more comfortable in pursuing my passion. If you are trying to decide whether to pursue money or passion, I would really look at your whole life. Decide what it is you want to pursue. Is it something that can bring in money and help you live a comfortable lifestyle? Or do you really want to do something that will bring in a lot of money, and maybe you can work part-time because you are making enough money, and then you could do something that you are passionate about on the side? Unfortunately, this question, should you work for money or passion, does not have a black and white clear-cut answer. And if you are thinking, I'm in my 9-to-5 job, but I'm not very happy there, well, have you tried to make a change? Maybe it's okay for right now. Maybe you don't need to go after something that you are so passionate about because you haven't yet. And that's not a bad thing. You can stay where you are and still collect that paycheck, live a comfortable lifestyle. You can do things that you enjoy, but you don't need to be bringing in money by doing something you are passionate about. Or if you are doing something you are passionate about, but you just aren't bringing in enough money, maybe you can get a part-time job just doing something simple or something that isn't going to make you tear your hair out or feel awful when you go into work. But you can kind of have a balance. You can do something you're passionate about and something that is going to provide a comfortable lifestyle for you. Or maybe you need to reevaluate the passion that you have and how you are trying to bring in income from that passion. Maybe there is a different aspect you can take, or a different direction that you can take it that will help you increase your income from your passion. And also, it's okay to pursue money and passion at the same time. And you know what? If you are working for your passion, something that you're passionate about, and it feels like work now instead of you being still passionate about that thing, you can always make a switch. You can make a change. We don't always have to stay on that same path where we are right now. And just to bring up another aspect, when I got Zumba certified, I really love going to Zumba classes. But I started thinking, do I really want to teach and get paid for this? Or do I not? Because I don't want it to turn into work, something that's going to feel like work. and I'm going to be stressed about it, that I have to create these amazing playlists and have all of the songs down perfectly and promote all of my classes, right? There are a lot of things that go into creating your own business around your passion. And for right now, I've decided to just teach a free class on Saturdays. So that's what I'm doing. And then I still attend another Zumba class where someone else is teaching throughout the week. And so far this has been really good because I don't feel pressure to create an amazing playlist and promote my class all of the time, things like that. It's just something that I can say, hey, if anyone's interested, they can come to this Saturday morning Zumba class and get a great workout with me. Comment below, have you pursued money or passion? And since we are on the topic of passion, and since I shared that I am passionate about people learning to invest their money so that they can retire, I have a free masterclass for you. I will leave a link below in the description. You can click on that and watch the free masterclass on how to invest in the stock market so that you can become financially free. And just remember that you are in charge of your life. If you want to pursue money, feel free to do that. If you want to pursue passion, feel free to do that. If you want to do a combination, then it is up to you. You can make the choice. And remember that if you feel stuck where you are, you don't have to stay in that position. You can take a different direction if you want to. Think about what your long-term goals are. Think about what your dreams are. Think about how much money you want to be making and where that is possible. Is it with something you're passionate about? Is it not? Do you not want to have your passion feel like work? Think of all of these different things. You can even make a list and decide which direction you want to move and realize you can always make a change later. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who would like to hear this information, and hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more awesome content from me, make sure and check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.